All right.
Hi there. How are you? Thanks for joining us today.
Yes. Thank you so much for talking with me.
Absolutely. I mean, we really appreciate you taking the time out. You're hands-on everywhere. I mean, back of house, front of house, with customers on the phone. So we just want to kind of steal you away for a little bit, get to know you, get to kind of see how your brain works and all the wonderful things about Johanna now that we finally get to speak.
Sounds good.
So let's get this started. Let's start off with, how did you get your idea or concept for the business?
When I first came to San Francisco 15 years ago, I was really struck by the thought that there was not that much retail, specifically lifestyle retail settings where you could buy everything in the space. I came from New York City where there seemed like there was a lot more retail. I had a concept that was called From the Apartment, where you could buy everything in the space, from the rug to the chandelier to all the accessories. Interior designers, architects, and all sorts of designers would redo a space every season. And I thought, oh, how cool would it be to put all of those concepts in one room together and make every room of the apartment. So if somebody really liked that aesthetic, they could buy everything in the space.
Oh, wow.
And that's where Aldea started, in a small 1,200 square foot space with really very little spot, with things piled on top of each other. It was really a very small offering of product that has just grown and grown and grown.
Okay. Well, speaking of your location, what made you decide your current locations now, since now you have two, your main flagship in San Francisco and your newest location in LA? Talk to us a little bit about what that looked like in regards to how did you choose those specific locations?
When I first moved here, I really walked every location in San Francisco. And the thing that I was struck about the mission was that it was so diverse, so many different kinds of people, so many different ethnicities. It was really reminiscent to me of New York. So I was looking a little bit of a place of home, and I really wanted a whole bunch of people mixed in together because that's what I respond to. That's what I know from my home. So the mission also seemed to me so spread out, so many different things going on. I also really, I have to tell you, like the weather a lot, because San Francisco, San Francisco is a lot of microclimates, and the mission has some of the best weather probably in the city. But I just loved what the mission was built on. It was like one of the oldest parts of San Francisco, and really, I just responded to it the most. And then when we were going to open in LA, I was looking for something also that was much more neighborhoody, and I felt like Culver City also had that same feel. Really neighborhoody, people really being part of their environment, part of their community and connection. And I wanted that for the store. That's what also I was looking for a different neighborhood.
Interesting. Oh, I like that. That made me happy because I'm from New York too. So I'm like, oh. But I definitely see the similarities in the mission and New York City. I mean, there is no bigger melting pot, honestly. So if you, sorry, let me backtrack a little bit. What is your current goal for Aldea, current and at least the next 2 years, maybe? What are your goals for this company and then beyond 2 years?
Well, I have so many goals. my goals are changing all the time. I mean, my first initial goal is that I want Aldea to make our own product. We're looking into making our own crib sheets. We're looking to make something for the Sleepy that we're kind of launch probably in the next few months. I really feel like there's not a lot of variation out there, and I have some ideas, and so we're going to get cracking on that. I love to have our own product offering for the store and doing our own packaging design. We've also been doing a lot of gift assortments, and I really would love to really put those in place of wonderful gift assortments that are just easy for people to gift for 1, 2 years old, 2 years old, 3 years old, newborn gifts. Something that people plug and play. Somebody can be like, oh, I just want to buy an easy gift and it's an easy process and I love everything in it and I trust these people's opinion and I can just walk away with it. So those are my first immediate goals. Obviously, I also wanted to create a YouTube channel for the store so I could really talk about why I started the store and what it means to me.
Definitely. I think that's really important. You've been such a staple in San Francisco, and I think it's about time we got to know the face behind the person just a little bit more. So that's really super exciting, especially the branded product. I think probably a lot of people are waiting for something like that to come out of Aldea. So that's super, super exciting. I cannot wait to see what that grows into, what that looks like, and what more things Aldea will make, you know, outside of bedding and, you know, maybe the baby world, or there's just so many opportunities. So that's really, really super exciting to hear. So also a little bit kind of a little more personal now, now that I think it's so important for us to see a powerful woman entrepreneur. And I really did want to see your thoughts on this with your experience, you know, just even outside of retail and just your whole life. What would be one piece of advice you would give to a starting female entrepreneur in this current climate?
Well, I would say this current climate is going to be tough for any entrepreneur starting off. I mean, I would say anytime you're starting a business, really have a really good idea. I think having have something, a business proposal put down, having support for the first 2 years of the business, I think is crucial. I also think that, you know, you have to be sure to be ready to be doing something for at least the next 5 years. And you can't think of it as a major moneymaker. You have to have your passion behind it. It has to be something you truly believe in. You can't just think, oh, I'm just going to do something that's going to be easy and fun and easy moneymaker, because that's just it's not going to work out. It will be very rewarding, and also always learning, always growing, not thinking that you know everything, because we don't know everything. We are always learning. I've learned for 15 years, and every single year I learn so many new things. So always growing, always connecting, and realizing that you need other people to support you in this whole process.
Okay, all right. All right. That was really good, Johanna. That's really, really good. You're like so like comfortable. I haven't seen that before. That's really good. Oh no, where did she go? She left me.